It's connecting. What's going on, Sumolings? It's Lindsey from AppSumo. We are back with another product walkthrough webinar. And today we're going to be diving into Find That Lead. So we're going to get going in just a minute, but I want to give everyone a second to get settled in. We have Christian and Gerard. They are the co-founders of Find That Lead. Gerard is going to be taking us on this walkthrough. Christian will be hanging out in the Q&A box and in the chat room talking with all of you today. So Find That Lead is a sales prospecting tool that lets you easily search, save, and verify potential customers. It is an awesome tool. We're very excited to dive into it. It is available right now on AppSumo, starting at just $49. Before I turn this over to Gerard to give y'all a walkthrough, I want to go over just 3 things. First, we want to learn more about you. So if you want to leave a little explanation about your business or what you might be interested in using Find That Lead for, you can go ahead and do that in the chat room. If you would like to ask any questions, if you have any questions about how the deal is set up or how the tool works, you can drop those questions in the Q&A box down below. Christian will be talking to some of you, but also we'll answer those at the end of the webinar. And finally, we will send out a replay of this webinar. So just in case you have to jump out early, or if you're worried about missing something, you can relax. All right, we can get started now. Gerard, Christian, thank you so much for joining us today.
Lindsey, thank you very much. Super happy to be again at the show. And thank you everyone from the Sumo guys to give us support. We know it's Friday afternoon, and what better there is to be learning how to do outbound marketing with Find That Lead and AppSumo.
Love it. I love your energy. Thank you so much. And I agree with you. So tell me a little bit about what your users have been most excited about with Find That Lead.
We've been working a lot of new features, but the Chrome extension has improved, and also the drip campaigns is coming along. Find That Lead nowadays has got a process that can find anyone's emails with the Chrome extension and on the domain. And the best thing is connecting everything with sending the campaigns. I'm going to show you a few steps from just, for example, going to Bill Gates and find his email to tell him that he knew about coronavirus a few years ago, but also being able to send him an email with Find That Lead. What we recommend recommend everyone to use the Chrome extension on a daily basis. And before you contact anyone, just go and check, and you can see whoever works on that company, but also on the dashboard. On the dashboard, you're going to see a few features coming up, new and all, and some of them you will see the domain, that you can find the social information, the phone numbers, and this is things that we've been including in the last few years, and every update is always included for everyone in AppSumo, and that we've had so much feedback from everyone that we just keep improving the tool to get it better and better.
You are just so good to Sumolings. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass this over to you. I'll turn off my mic and my camera, but I will chat with you for the Q&A.
Chris, Lindsey, just before we start, yes. Everyone who has the pack, congratulations, because now we just allow it to have a stackable. And this is amazing because a lot of you have bought it before on AppSumo, but now you can get up to 3 packs altogether. That means 6,000 credits forever with just $49 multiplied 3. And I think we've been working a lot with AppSumo to make it possible. And I think everyone should take the offer because it's going to end, and we're not going, that's the last time we'll be on AppSumo, just to let you know.
Oh, okay. Well, what a better time to buy it. All right. I'm going to pass this along to you. Have fun.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me start. I have to share this screen, and let me just, okay. Good. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. Every one of you who know Find That Lead, and just go to FindThatLead.com, and everything will be translated on your own language, even if you're Spanish or Portuguese. And the first thing I will ask you is to go to the Chrome extension. Some of you don't know the Chrome extension, but it's amazing because while it works on two basic things, one on LinkedIn, but also on every domain. And this, I'm going to show you very easy how it works, but this is the new update on what the dashboard is going to look on the next few weeks. And we're working very hard to make sure it's super good and super amazing. Let's go to LinkedIn. We love LinkedIn and we want you to connect as many people as you can. But sometimes what happens is that you send an invitation, but no one answers. And what we want is that you actually connect to anyone. Let's say we want to connect to Allman from AppSumo. Everyone knows Allman and he's been helping so many people. Well, the best thing is if you send him an email. Once you download the Chrome extension, please make sure you give a 5-star reviews, and that's it. Boom. You find Allman's email in just one click. That means in one credit. We've been working to get not just the domain, but not just the email from Allman, but job title, but many other his related domains. That means competitors of AppSumo or people who might be interested with your product. Once we are in AppSumo, you have two options. Reveal, then that means we find other 15 emails that might be interesting because they're related to Allman. I'm going to click here and show you a little bit how it works. Now we're going into the dashboard. I'm going to go back to the Chrome extension. In here you see it's a bit more than 15, it's 49, and everyone it's being shown in here. Allman and many other companies, many other people that works at AppSumo. Just to let you know and understand, this is a guess response. That means the domain cannot be confirmed. We find the email, but sometimes it's guess. Okay, we recommend to send guess emails one by one only because the percentage of response might be lower, but we know the email, it's maybe it's this one. It's based on patterns. And this is the pattern from AppSumo, and that's how we build all this list. Okay, that's regarding to this contact. Let's go again to someone else. The same with Christian Vitalis, for example, or Bill Gates. We can go to any guys working anywhere, and that's it. We will click the Chrome extension, and boom, we'll find it again. The beautiful thing that we just added is contact information. That means we will get the Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and obviously, and the phone numbers. This is very good if you are a sales guy and you just want to pick up the phone call. This API, it's based on us. It's taking some time to develop, but this is going to go very strong on this 2021, which we're working very much on a lot of information, not just the email, but everything that we can get everywhere. Okay, the second thing that I like to show you is if you go to, let's say I go to FindThatLead and I go to the Chrome extension. Boom, that's it. We get everything. We get the phone number again, but also the people. And this is just by going to any domain. And if you want to type, we can check your domain and see any other domains that we are here, okay? And at the same time, from the Chrome extension, you can click and verify if the emails are correct. A new feature that we added, because every one of you was saying, oh guys, about the credits and how it works, we're going to be talking, but number one is, this is telling me how many credits I have left, which is 16,000, but also recent searches. Everything that I search in here, let's say Neil Patel or HubSpot, AppSumo, everything will be shown. Let's go to see. Everything that I searched before, it will be saved in here. That's about the Chrome extension that works on LinkedIn and on any domain. We've been working to piling up as many domains as possible for the Chrome extension. Now let's go to the dashboard. The dashboard is basically where it's a lead manager tool. I want you from getting emails, number one, from lead generation to prospection. Basically, let's imagine that you have one domain, HubSpot.com. In here, we do the same action that you will do with the Chrome extension, but it's basically doing it on the dashboard. You can download all the contacts, verify, and send them an email. That could be done with the directly with the domain. The second thing that also you can do is do it on bulk. On bulk, it's just basically, if you have a list of domains, you will just come here, upload the list, and get a list of emails for every domain. And this is very helpful. Every time it comes to us and people say, Gert, I have a list of domains. Can I get the emails? Yes, you can. Just come here, put the list in a CSV file up to 10,000, and boom, you'll get between 5 and 10 emails for every list. Okay. Second thing that you can do on this tool, on the search tool, it's the lead search. Lead search works very similar. It's you get the name, the surname, and domain. You upload the tool, you upload it here, and you get the email. Let's do a sample, Gerard Comte at FindThatLead.com. It's how it works on. It works on the same system, but you can do it on bulk. This is amazing because the bulk now, it's allowing, once you have done the bulk search, it's allowing directly to go to send an email directly from here. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to be talking about this feature in shorter in a second. Second thing, and very important, is the email verifier. I want everyone to understand that before you send an email, I want you to check if it's correct. If you have a database or you just have a few friends that you want to send an email with your domain, please make sure you don't have any bounds. And the best way is coming to the email verifier and just upload in here. Just upload your list. And that's it. Just come here, one contact, start verifying, and it will verify the list. As easy as it is, the same for everything. We try to make it as easy as possible, and that's how we make it. Okay, the same, once you verify the email, you could download the Excel spreadsheet with the same format, or even send an email directly. And if you're not happy, you just delete it. The same thing we're going to do for email sender and the prospector. Okay, the prospector it's kind of like, it's magic. And this is what we've been working for many years. And this tool, for you to understand, prospector works, we do the search for you, that you don't have to be searching on social media from LinkedIn, Crunchbase, and many other places. We do it for you instantly. And I want you to be very understandable the power of this tool. Remember, it's perfect for lead generation, for B2B, for finding marketing guys, for finding SaaS and selling your product. Make sure when you focus on the tool, it's for selling for B2B, because it's going to work like crazy. Let's do a test in here. I want to sell something. As Lindsey is in California, let's go to California. Okay, and that's going to be the name of the list, and location is California. Job title, I want to find marketing, I want to find sales, because let's say I have something to sell to them and promote. I want to find CEOs as well, probably freelancers. Well, basically, we can do a few keywords and be an industry. I ask you, sometimes if you don't have enough, in here it's going to tell me if the universe is too big, you can size it down by industry. I'll say internet. Perfect. I say telecommunications. Yeah, that's gone down a little bit. And let's say one companies, middle-sized companies, which is usually, okay, that's wonderful. And then I'll generate this. Let me tell you what we do. We gather the information at real time, and now we're going to find names, surname, job titles, very similar to what the Chrome extension does, but we do it in a few seconds just for you. Okay, let me click generate emails. There are two new formats, because some of you ask us, you didn't want to have your computer on, we made it on the server. Server works amazing. also on your computer. And I'm just going to make it to run on your computer that you see what's happening. Okay, how it works. We're doing the permutations. That means we're testing 33 types of emails for every line. And what I want you to understand that sometimes it's correct and sometimes it's not correct. When we say it's correct, it's 99% that it's good. At this moment, we have one. It might take a few hours, but you just let it run and you can go home. You can go on the server side if you don't have time for computer, or just leave it on the computer side. Now I'm letting this going running, and I'm just going to stop it because I want to show you something else. Second option is, let's imagine now that I just did a list for everyone in California. This has been running for a few hours. Okay. And I'm just going to send an email. The sending emails from tool, it connects with Gmail and with any other servers. At the moment, I'm just going to say create a new campaign. We could add this campaign to any other campaigns that we have running. And this is very helpful because then you don't have to write the template every time. And now it's going into, yeah, it's, yep. Let me log in. Let's do that again. Okay. Let's go to the prospector. Let's go to the California. Okay. I'm just playing out. Sorry about my internet connection is a little bit bad. Let's go.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's something related with cache, maybe.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we go to the email sender. In the email sender, what we could do is let's send them an email on, let's say, okay, I just want to send, let's make a new campaign. Okay, and I'm going to upload the list. And in here, you can make a list that you have already, and also a list that you can make with the prospector. Let's go to the templates, and I say, yes, template, I'm validating the data. And in here, I could write, hello, and hello, Jared, can we meet tomorrow at 10? And we just built a new tool called the Signature Maker that is also included, because what we want is that your emails are perfectly, and what we say is your email should be very short, very specific, tell them where you got the data, but also make an amazing signature. The signature basically is just tell them how amazing you are on the links, okay? And that's why we're giving away this tool. I'm just doing it a quick one. Just make sure you spend some time on it. And yes, my position is X, 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 and Y, and my name as well. Yes, and I want to generate, that's it. I just come here, copy, and go, okay, so many screens, and go here, and I'm just going to do preview, and that's it. We'll see the email perfectly, and schedule and send. That's important, okay? You can choose in here when you want it to be sent, Friday, Monday, and when you want it. And that's it. I will just test in here, hello, or just and send it now. I'm just going to send it as a drive because I don't want. Another thing that it's very important for every one of you that's sending emails and you don't want to send the same email to any other one, just do the blacklist. The blacklist, it works by domain, but also by email. Let me show you in here. Okay. Today, server data connection is very bad. And okay, here's the blacklist. what it's doing is we can add a blacklist that basically, if you're reaching out new customers and you don't want to reach people that you already have as a customer, come here and add the domain or the emails. Okay, you can do it by bulk and you can do it directly on by one by one. Also for everyone has this settings board. And what you do have in here is one, you can add your emails. You can add to 2 emails for every AppSumo. That means with 3 stack codes, let me confirm that, but I think it's up to 6 emails. Also for the prospector, you're going to be able to choose corporate emails or primary emails. Primary emails basically are web emails, and they're very good if you want to do campaigns on lookalikes on Google and Gmails. And also if you want to make some money, here's a referral page. From me, that's it. And if you want, I'm very happy to be talking about what's coming up and what's going to make FindThatLead even better. Because what we want is that FindThatLead is your best tool to verify lead search every contact that we are doing for your cold reach campaigns. Okay, Lindsey, I'm sure a few questions have come up, and if you can throw them to me, I will be super happy to answer them.
Absolutely. So yeah, like what Gerard just said, if y'all have any questions, you can leave those in the Q&A box down below. I want to chat with you first about roadmaps, since that's what all Sumolings are excited about. Tell us what's on the horizon for FindThatLead.
Thank you very much. A lot of the Sumolings has asked us, okay, a lot of us have asked about locals, because they used to say, Jared, I would like to find plumbers or electricians on FindThatLead because probably I sell something to them. And what we did, we actually coming up with a product called Prospector Local. That means you're going to be able to find everything that you can find on the actual prospector. That means it's going to be more like, instead of LinkedIn, more B2C companies, kind of electricians, restaurants, but you're going to find the email, the phone number, the contact information, and that's actually been built, and we just need the everything. It's basically on the roadmap, and I think it's going to be very helpful for companies. Another thing that we've been working up, it's on getting better the prospector, because a lot of you say that sometimes the data, it's improving day by day, and we're working, it's going to be a big update on the next few weeks, and please be tuned because we're redesigning how the tool is going to be easier to connect between the prospector and the email signature. Also the email signature, the email sending tool, we're going to do the drips. We had it before, but it was not good enough, and we just developed a new one, and also it's going to be launched on it. And the signature maker. The signature maker for us, it's a free tool that it's always been included on FindThatLead, because we say, number one, the target is very important, the message is very important, but we want the signature to be beautiful, because when you send one email, make sure you don't send a cold email. We don't recommend to send links, but we recommend you to send a beautiful signature where the links can be included in there. And that's why we make so much power on the signature, and that's why we give it, and it's always going to be free at FindThatLead. And remember, this is new, very new for AppSumo, is the 3 codes. You can stack up to 3 codes with FindThatLead. Yes, that means you're going to have 6,000 credits forever and ever with AppSumo and FindThatLead, because we know we've been a few times. We know some of you love us to the bones, and that's why we said let's go all the way, because we really want you to use FindThatLead for you and for your customers. And let me tell you, Lindsey, a lot of people who bought the codes with AppSumo, they're making a lot of money, because what they did is they built a business out to thank to FindThatLead, because what they're doing now is they're selling leads to third party. I think this is beautiful, and I want to impact so many lives that's why we did this with you guys. Thank you very much, because I think AppSumo has been helping so many lives. Thank you.
You are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And so much to look forward to. It's really exciting. I'm going to go through some of the questions that we've received. Is FindThatLead planning to do some sort of collaboration with Dub?
Okay, Who is that?
I don't know. You would know.
Hello, Jonathan. Let me introduce here.
Okay, Christian is the co-founder. Thank you.
I didn't see the question before. I was checking the QA module. Well, I didn't know that, but I'm pretty sure that we will check, and if it's possible a collaboration or integration, we will think with the team, with all the team, and if it's
Christian, what's that?
I don't know what's that. What is that? Sorry.
Okay.
So
thank you.
We will check it later.
If Jonathan, can you explain what that means?
I'm thinking, yeah, Jonathan just said that it is a past deal from AppSumo. Unfortunately, I believe that deal predates me because I think I know everything that's come out since I've been here. But we have had so many, we've had so many great deals. How are we going to keep track? That said, do you want to say anything about integrations or anything that they should know? Yeah, because we love integration.
We love integrations. Nowadays, you can export everything with CSV, and obviously, it's kind of you upload the CSV. We are always very open that you export all the data from FindThatLead. That it means the data is in FindThatLead, but you can export everything as CSV. We just confirm with HubSpot. We have been connecting with Zapier, but the problem is that you generate so much leads with Zapier that it was way too expensive to launch it. It didn't make any sense. And that's why with integration is made with Zapier, but we didn't launch it because it just, we generate too many leads and Zapier couldn't resist with it. And HubSpot, this is just it's going to be launching very short. It's been integrated. It's just been testing.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. There is another question about how sequences will work at our drip email sender. Let me tell you how it works, Smith. Basically, it will be if someone replied to a previous email, the next email won't go out. So if you said, for example, send next email 3 days after the first email, it will automatically be sent. But if this person of this email bounce or is replied, it won't send the other one. So Jared, maybe if there is also in the question is if there is a good template that for do follow-ups if you want to tell something about that.
You mean to talk about how the template should be made?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is super important how cold emails are. We don't want anyone sending pictures or links because we need to be understandable that cold emails are first time using someone else on a virtual. What I want to say is, let's say I meet someone at the bar. It's like, okay, would you like to go to my home? And it wouldn't work. What I recommend you is letting know each other know first time. And my recommendation is, number one, every time you send an email, it's just create a relation, generate an engagement with them. And very important is have something that, one call of action, what I say is, and tell them where you got the information. For the CAM spam hack helps everyone. And tell them if they don't want to receive email from you, also tell them in a line. I'm very happy to send, if anyone's said how we send emails on FindThatLead, but it's basically one template that will work very well. Will say, hi Jared, I'm super happy to speak to you. How would you like to find emails? I think that you are the CEO of X and Y. If you don't want me to send me any more emails, just let me know. But I would like to speak tomorrow at 10 with you. Something like that. Don't be pushy. Do not be silly. Say, connect with them before you send the link or send an offer. That's why we say, make the signature super long and super big. Explain who you are. Tell them your phone number, your social information, because everyone, if they receive an email, people really like to check who you are.
Okay. Jonathan asked, how do you send your emails? How do you ensure that the domain is considered authorized? Jonathan, let me say to you, one of the most important parts, technically talking, is that your domain has correctly configured the SPF and DMARC records. and DKIM records. Okay, you can configure this type of records directly on your G Suite dashboard if you are G Suite admin, or you can ask for a developer to do it. But it's important that your DNS contain this type of records, because you are signing the email, that you are authorizing, that you are the correct person that is sending this, and this will go directly to the inbox.
Christian, thank you very much. And Christian is super technical, and we are professionals on sending emails. We make sure all the emails are sent with love, and this is number one. But number two, everyone that joins the community of FindThatLead, we do webinars on a weekly, monthly basis, and we teach how to warm up a domain, because you cannot just get a domain and send as many emails as you want. It's a process, kind of like Google allows you to send emails, but not too many, just enough. If you get responses, maybe they'll let you send a little bit more. And we know the tricks and how to do it well. And we're going to teach you all the steps on how to send, how to warm up, how to configure DKIMs, SPF, and how to increase. We've seen customers sending thousands of emails. And if you get a response, positive response, this is super good for your business. And that's what we want. And remember, you should be sending between 500 and 2,000 call emails every week. And you're going to send thousands of dollars on Facebook ads and Google ads. And at the time, you're going to have all the information beforehand.
Thank you for all of that. We do have a question in the Q&A that just came in. I think it's an opportunity to answer that. Do you have any cases where your customer domains have been blacklisted?
Yeah. Well, I was basically writing the response, but hello, Lisa. At least I don't know that cases. As I already said, if you warm up correctly the account and you have correctly configured all the DNS, and you don't bypass the limits of sending. I mean, for example, if your account is pretty new, don't start sending like thousands of emails. Start sending only 10, 15, 20 per day. Then wait. It's very important to wait that you receive replies, because when someone replies, you can reply again, and the mail servers will understand that you are a real person. You are not a robot. Then if you are getting this type of responses, you can increase like 50, 60 or more. After that threshold, you can go by 100 or more and start increasing a bit.
Good. I think it's very important that we take spam very seriously and find that it is built that you cannot just upload a list and throw emails. We will see if we have a secure system that if you send an email and it gets bounced too many, we will stop the system. That means it wouldn't block your domain. We do it before Google or spams does it. And this is very important. And it makes sure any domain is not, first of all, we ensure no one is doing spam with FindThatLead, but we ensure if you set it up wrongly, you can get your domain flagged.
Thanks so much for answering that. I wanted to, there are a couple questions that came in also through the Q&A that Christian has already answered, but I want to make sure that it's also going to be in this replay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Charlie Barks asked, are we using your email service or adding our own SMTP? Yes, Charlie, we are basically the bridge between your email server and the platform. So basically you need to connect your mail server via SMTP, and we do the bridge between FindThatLead and your email server.
Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to just clarify two things about the deal itself that some Sumolings have asked, and Christian has already let them know. One, you can, if you stack, can they now be combined in the same account? If I have one account already, I'm interested in adding 2 more codes, you can totally do that. And when you're stacking codes, do we get prospector and bulk processing? Yes, you do. I just feel like this is good news. It's exciting stuff to know. I want to make sure it's in the recording. All right. I think have we answered all of the questions? Christian, it seems that we have.
Yeah.
Lindsey, just to let you know, I think it's been 3 or 4 times featured at AppSumo, and we really love all the AppSumo links. We kind of like, we are one of those AppSumo products. And the thing is, number one is thanking Christian, because he's just taking the customer support of over 10,000 people bought the deal. That means, it's a few thousand people that it's liking at the moment. And we're coming back again and again. This is just to let you know, this is the last time we are going to be in AppSumo, because kind of we've been grown up, and but we want to take the chance that everyone buys the 3 codes. That means 6,000 credits in a monthly basis forever. Because what we want to do is every time you send an email, make sure you verify it with FindThatLead. Every time you need a new customer, make sure you come to FindThatLead. And what we gain for that, because you're going to be so happy with FindThatLead, you're going to recommend it to your friends and family. And you know what? We want to be FindThatLead part of your daily tools. And we're super happy that AppSumo and all AppSumo links been growing with us, and that we're here for you and for many more years.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And of course, we're happy to have you. We're sad to see you go, but we do understand. So Sumolings, this is your shot. If you have not already redeemed your code for FindThatLead, I highly recommend that you head over to appsumo.com/FindThatLead. Right now, it's also in browse, and it's starting at just $49, and you can stack for the first time ever, and it's backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee, so feel free to get set up, play around with it, see how it works for you, and of course, let us know in the comments how it's going, and if you have any questions, you can let us know on the deal page. Thank you so much, and everybody have a good day.
Thank you very much. Keep safe, guys. And thank you very much for being today, Friday night here. You're going to like your people who takes action. Thank you very much, Lindsey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Anyway, we're going to be in our chat. Anyone who has more answers, come along and talk to us. Please remember, it's a 60 days guarantee, and there's no brainer. Just get it if you haven't got it.
I love it. Thank you so much.